he went to the king's palace and declared his desire to wed his daughters, as he was familiar with their names. The entire village gathered when word got out that Odili was heading to the palace to ask the princesses for their hand in marriage. Everyone was startled and questioned how Odili, whom they considered to be an idiot, knew the names of all the princesses when he revealed them. A long time ago, a prosperous king once had two lovely daughters in the Obe kingdom, which was situated at the base of the mountain. They had everything they wanted offered to them on a platter of gold, but there was one thing missing from their lives. Despite having reached marriageable age, neither of them had a partner nor a suitor. This made the king very unhappy. He had food, but he could not eat. I want my children to be happily married, but they don't think anyone is suitable for them. The king had been getting headaches thinking of this. However, the princesses were not bothered about this issue. They went about boasting about the kind of suitor they wanted. I want to marry the most handsome and richest man alive, said the oldest daughter. I want to marry a king like my father, said the youngest daughter. Only he will be richer and more powerful. Oh, what a life I shall live as a queen of a great empire. After hearing her daughter speak, their mother, the queen, continued, whoever marries my daughters will be a lucky man. Seeing how beautiful they are, oh no, my daughters will only marry the most eligible male in the land. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, but the princesses had not selected a groom, which disturbed the king even more. The queen was summoned by the king to his chamber one evening. The queen arrived and saw the great distress in the king's heart. The queen said, "My lord, why are you so troubled? I am looking for men for my daughters who will show them love and care." The king said, "I will not watch them grow old without husband and children." Upon hearing this, the queen told the king, "Do whatever you wish, but my daughters will only marry anyone who can tell their names. I can then be certain that they are getting married to the most knowledgeable man in the land." All over the kingdom, the king declared that anyone who knew his children's names would be given their hands in marriage. The wealthy and well-known tried to guess the princesses' names by bringing gifts to the castle, but they were disappointed. No one had ever tried to learn the identities of the royalties or call them by their true names, because it was forbidden in the Obe kingdom. Soon, every available man in the land had gone to ask for the princess's hand in marriage, but no one could tell their names. Odili was a man who lived in the kingdom of Obe and was considered foolish by everyone. His only activity is drinking and touring the kingdom, telling whoever will listen whatever comes into his thoughts. You will never see him clean. His parents, tired of telling him to give up alcohol, have chosen to let him be, disregarding the fact that he is their only child. When Odili heard that anyone who knew the princesses' names would marry them, he decided he would give it a try. But before he went to the palace, he sneaked around the princesses, following them everywhere without their knowledge. Odili had just begun to lose hope until one day luck smiled upon him. On the boundary of the kingdom, the princesses went apple picking. As usual, Odili followed them. The youngest princess noticed a bicycle parked next to the sidewalk, not too far from where they were. They had never seen a bicycle before because they lived in an ancient kingdom, and it was quite rare to see one at that time. The youngest princess began to sing because she was so happy. She addressed her elder sister by name while she sang. They were so pleased that the older sister hurried over and she followed suit, addressing her younger sister by name. In the end, they were calling each other by name, dancing around the bicycle and singing together. Odili had learned their names in this way. Odili recalled the names of the princesses. He went to the king's palace and declared his desire to wed his daughters as he was familiar with their names. The entire village gathered when word got out that Odili was heading to the palace to ask the princesses for their hand in marriage. Everyone was startled and questioned how Odili, whom they considered to be an idiot, knew the names of all the princesses when he revealed them. The king had no choice but to give Odili all of his daughters as wives. The queen and the princesses were quite depressed, but nothing could be done. The princesses were taken home by Odili as his wives. The princesses were so embarrassed that they all lowered their heads and wished the earth would open up and devour them as they traveled to Odili's house. No one has called Odili a foolish man since that day. There was nothing anyone could do to cheer up the king and queen, who were quite sad. Had the princesses and their mother been informed, they might not have been as arrogant and boastful while selecting partners. This story teaches that through what goes beyond appearances or social status, arrogance and boasting can lead to unexpected outcomes. Do not judge others solely based on external perceptions. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to share with your friends. Like, comment and subscribe to our channel. See you on our next video. Bye.